Alright, what's up all you lovely people of YouTube, or however many of you watches my YouTube videos. Like title suggests, Speedroid deck profile. Let's get into it. I apologize, I'm pretty sick right now, so I'm going to try my very best for you. I'm uploading this the same day as my Medolce profile. Anyways, 3 Speedroid Horse Stilts. When this card's normal summon, you can special summon a level 4 lower Speedroid from your hand. You can also get off the banish effect of this card. Yeah, you can banish this card from your graveyard, send one monster from your deck to your graveyard. You can only use this once per turn. Next, I play 2 double yo-yos. I don't play 3, solely for the reason why, as if this card is normal summon, you can only special summon one level 3 or lower from your graveyard. Too bad it's not a level 4, otherwise I would play more than this. 2 Oakage Kid. Don't know why they call it that. I have trouble pronouncing it. But anyways, when this card is normal summon, you can target one tuner monster and either play this graveyard special summon it to your side of the field. But the problem is with this, is the reason why I only play 2 of them, is that you immediately have to go into a special summon for a synchro. It's not optionary. And next, 1 Speedroid Terratop, additional special summoning. I'm really unbelievably surprised that Konami did not make this back at 3. I know other decks have utilized this, but still, the card is not completely meta relevant as much anymore, and that's why I really wish we could play 3. But yeah, continuing on, Takatomborg, more special summoning options. 3 Speedroid Red Eye Dice. I have never played anything less than 3. This card is major clutch in this deck. When the card's on the field, you can target one other Speedroid monster and change the level from 1 to 6. It helps you out for special summoning for a synchro. And of course, the effect works off either normal or special summoning. That's why I cannot justify anything less than this. Don't play anything less. You have everything to gain from it. Garrote of the Wind Spirit. The reason why I decided to add this is because if you have a wind monster in the graveyard and you don't have any other banish effects that you can get off for a combo, you can banish a wind monster from your graveyard, special summon this. I would like to play 2nd, but it's not really relevant enough for this sort of thing, so I play 1. Sorry, throat. Windwitch Ice Spell. Basically, I decided to bump this up from the last one from 1 to 2. If you have no monsters, you can special summon this card. Then in doing so, you can add this from your deck to your graveyard. Not graveyard, deck to your hand. And you can special summon this card. And in doing so, from chain 1 to chain 2, your opponent loses 500 life points. And of course, based on the effect, you can also get this card from your deck to your hand. And if you meet the conditions for 2 wind monsters, you can special summon this from your hand. And then you can go into a synchro summon, possibly for an indestructible Crystal Wing. But anything last monsters is Dino Wrestler Pancratops. I'm really upset that we actually got this hit down towards 1, but I guess too many people were actually playing this and spoiled it. So the reason why I play this in this deck is because if you have this on the field and you have like a Speedroid Red Eye Dice and you can't go into a synchro summoning for anything else, you have a level 8 level 8 synchro monster in the extra deck that isn't Clearwing a Synchro Dragon, and you can use this for this and this and to go into that card. That's pretty much it for the monster lineup. So I'm really trying my best here not to cough. It's a real goddamn problem. Anyway, Speed Recovery, your Monster Reborn. I wish I could have played the other Monster Reborn, so I'm playing 3 of this instead. I'm not going to cut this for anything else. 3 Speed Lift. Don't play anything less than this. Sometimes I jump back from like 2 to 3, but nah. You should play 3 of this. Basically, if you control exactly 1 tuner monster, no other monster special summon 1 level 4 lower Speedroid from your deck. And neither player can activate cards of effect when a monster is special summoned. I like this. Non-interceptable. Anyways, 1 limiter removal, because, for machines, he doubles the attack. I like using this with the high Speedroid Chanbara, especially because considering that it can attack twice and you boost it to 4,000. So imagine that, 1 hit card kill. That's why I like this card. I really wish I could play 2nd, but we're tight for room. Apologies, I'm going to try to even this out. Hopefully the glare is not too bad for you. Because links are a thing, like I said, Scapegoat, practically a free link. I've always played this. I really wish I could play 3 of them, but ever since links, this card has got nailed to 1, I believe. 1 Regaki for destruction on 1 for 1 because you play Speedroid Red Eye Dice. It's an added way to get this card in the field, especially considering the effect will work off for a special summoning, and you can get a monster in the grave to banish off for future plays. One E-Tele because, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, you play that. My apologies on the lineup. I should have placed this before the spells, but whatever, making improvising. Added special summoning, you can also use this for the added monster effect for destruction in your hand traps. Ash Blossom Joy Springs, like I said, I really apologize for actually placing this right now. But anyways, more hand traps to stop your opponent. Speedroids is not the strongest deck in the world. It's not really meta relevant. It's definitely an extremely fun deck and one of my personal favorites, but you need to protect your Speedroids. If you get intercepted too many times, you're going to lose, especially after like maybe your second or third turn. Last two cards, Bye-Bye Damage. To protect your Speedroid monsters. Generally speaking, traditionally, I don't really play any trap cards in a deck like this, but like I said, with the meta being as ridiculously crazy as what it is right now, you should be able to play. You should protect your monsters with some kind of trap engine. And basically, what this card can do is, if you have a monster that has attacked your battling monster cannot be destroyed by battle, and also your opponent takes the double the battle damage you would have taken, and of course you take no battle damage. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the main deck. I'm certain I didn't miss anything else. Moving on to the extra deck. Speedroid Rubber Band Shooter, played 2 of them. Like how you can actually get off an additional normal summon of this card. I don't really want to play 3. I really wish the card for its attack would have been considered at 1, but that's okay, because you play a Scapegoat. Maybe you can get yourself and you can get this card fairly out on the field without actually giving up too much of your resources for your Speedroids on the field. Now I'm trying something a little different. Nightmare Griffin, Phoenix, and especially Nightmare Unicorn. I didn't really consider about placing this in this deck, but there are the off chances that I may actually need these cards for destruction, because I told you Speedroids is not the strongest deck in the world. But I can't really justify anything else than this. This is probably your best ratio for your links. You can side out for like Saryuja or Warlord or any other links that you may actually want that actually can help you out. But nah, this is fine. This is the best that you're going to need. Anyways, 1 Levier, the Sea Dragon, because if you have any actual cards that are banished, you want to be able to special summon them, possibly going to a link after that or going to any shenanigans. You're going to want to utilize as much special summoning as possible. But because this is a synchro deck, screw that. I'm going to put these cards up here. Clearwing Synchro Dragon, like I said. This card is major clutch. It's everything that you really need. Sometimes there's times where I'm going to need a third one, but yeah, 2 of them you don't need the 3 in most conditions. Clearwing Synchro Dragons for your Clearwing Synchro. Clearwing Fast. There's just like maybe an added difference. Another reason why I have a Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit is because you can also, if this card's destroyed, place it in a Pendulum Zone, so you can re-special summon this later. So choosingly if that's what you want. And especially if you want to play a third Crystal Wing, you can always utilize the Pendulum effect and this sort of thing. But anyways, like I said, for the Dino Wrestler Pankratops, because this is level 8, you can utilize that level and get off a relatively an easy special summon if you have a level 1 on the field as well. Stardust Charge Warrior, because, well, who doesn't like extra draw power, right? Especially if you want to play like high-level synchro cards like, I believe, Cosmic Blazer Dragon. I suppose you can use that card. Garden Rose Maiden. I have never cut this for anything ever since I got my hands on this. Major clutch. Basically, let me explain what this card can do for you. Sorry. Basically, if this card is a special summon, you can add 1 Black Garden card from your deck to your graveyard to your hand. You don't want to use that. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Rose Dragon monster or 1 Dragon Synchro monster in your graveyard. Special summon it, namely this card. So basically, get this card, get this in the graveyard, banish this, special summon this badass, so choosingly if this card is actually dead. And then I never really found anything of a reason why not to play this. I'm surprised that other Speedroid players does not play this, but because I'm not really all that popular on YouTube, I guess nobody else from my city is going to know this. And the last 2 cards, 2 High Speedroid Chanbara. I love using this card. It really fucks with my opponent if I use whatchamacallit, limit removal and double the attack, because it has the effect for two-time attacks. Like I said, 1-turn kill if your opponent can't stop this and you have no monsters in the field. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the I'm sorry. That's not it. Like I said, because I play tokens, Field Spinner, links will be in the description. I love this. I love this card, Goblin Slayer, whatever. I think her name is High Elf Archer, I just found out recently. And tokens. Added links will be in the description so you can get your own. And because, well, I really like these cards, you're ultimately supporting the person who actually I bought this from, and is a really good guy. So yeah, try to help him out. So with that being said, please rate, comment, subscribe, do whatever the hell you want with this video, and goodbye.